Welcome back to more Neverwinter Nights. Oops, wrong way. So we got the ring from this area, and it is the puzzle ring. The puzzle ring once belonged to the planetar known as the Sleeping Man. It's fashioned 3 interlocking bands representing hope, faith, and love, respectively. Those who wear it can see the world in a different light, revealing some things that were hidden and disguising others that were once plain. When outdoors, the ring also marks a path that once led to the Sleeping Man, the knower of places. All who wish to follow in the footsteps must learn to wear it. Interesting. Good to see that altar that we normally couldn't see. If you don't kill the seer like I did, you have to actually find out a bunch of information about him. I took the easy way. There's an astral door. Let's not go in there quite yet. A small dog-like creature paces back and forth before the cave entrance, whining in frustration. As you approach, it turns to you, apparently eager for help. "What's the matter, little fellow?" The creature stops whining and seems to focus its attention on you. To your surprise, an image begins to form above its head, illuminated by a dim blue light that seems to filter through from above. Looking closer, you see a woman sheathed in ice and perfectly still. A look of utter despair marks her cold blue face, and only the merest breath escapes her rosy lips. The creature resumes its whining. "How can I help?" The creature forms an image of an icy wall etched with countless names. The wall seems infinitely long, scrolling by in dizzying twist, and turns to finally reveal a single blank space where a new one can be carved. The image then transforms into a series of carved rectangular stones that the creature seems to use for navigation. You can sense the creature's desire to go to one of them, but you can't determine which one. "Which stone do you want me to take you to?" A pair of images coalesce above the creature's head. The first image is that of a sturdy oak, full with leaves. The second image is of a boy held in a man's arms. You can see a family resemblance between them, but the father doesn't seem to be the focus of the image. "All right, off we go then!" peer into the crystal. The dark crystal.
Oh, that's not good.
So basically what we're looking for is they give you, he gives you riddles. The first part of the riddle was a tree, and the second one talked about a boy being held in a man's arms, but it wasn't the focus of the father, which is son. So what the pillar we're looking for is treason, which is the word you get if you put those two words together, essentially. That's Elysium. I'm just going to start here at the beginning. There it is. Now, why is he not following me? Stupid mud. Oh. The creature's body is covered in a hard carapace. It feels warm to the touch, however, despite the dreadful cold. The creature nuzzles your hand, grateful for the attention. Follow me! The creature sniffs around the base of the stone. It crackles excitedly. Gratefully, you're able to lead it to the right one. Now the creature shows you a man on his deathbed, the other two standing side by side. Then a fourth man's leg barred between his ankles, high boots, and knee-length breeches. It's going to be Dimension. Now the creature shows you a series of 4 pictures. A traveler resting in a house, a shark cutting through the water, a close-up of a winking face, and steam rising from a cup and saucer. So the traveler resting in the house, that's an N, I-N-N. The shark cutting through the water is a fin, F-I-N. Close-up of a winking face, close-up of a winking face is I, just the letter I, and then the steam rising from a cup of saucer is T. So the word for that is infinity. So we take them to the infinity post. The creature sniffs around the base. It appears to be the final stone. The creature sniffs around a base and then heads toward the icy walls nearby. Alright, before we go in, we're going to need to find some more of those berries. Content with the handiwork, the scrivener stands aside as you peer into the pale blue ice. They are so reluctantly etched, you read the name Arabath D. Tilmaran. That's the frozen woman, is it? The creature crackles in acknowledgement. It appears wary now that its task is done. There we go! Do you feel any better now? The creature seems too weary to crackle any further, but you can sense its gratitude. In plodding steps, it wanders off in the snow, leaving you alone. Need to find 2 more. Oh, there we go.
Hello to you there.
You're in my way, bitch. You don't want to be in Lug Lug's way when he's picking berries. Very soothing exercise that he does. Not a bad idea to pick a few more berries as well. You find campfires in Cania that you can rest by if you have a fire to warm thy buns. As the berries break open, bursts of energy spark forth, igniting the wood near you. In a heat, the resulting bonfire, the woman before you begins to stir. Ice melts from her face like tears, and her hair clings damply to her brow. For the first time, you realize that she's beautiful, confused, frightened, and defiant. She attacks. You mean lady!
Why can't you? Please, I surrender. What's done is done. I am Lady Arabath de Tilmarand, betrayer of the city of Neverwinter. What is it that you want of me?
You were cold, so I warned you.
I'm a traitor. Will you trust me? I'm dead. Will you return me to life? I'm hated. Will you love me? I've lost my innocence. Will you help me find it? Save your breath. There are some things you can't get back.
Why did you attack me?
Why did you light that fire?
I believed you were making a mistake.
Maybe so, but it was my mistake to make. I attacked you for your self-righteousness.
I think I know you from somewhere.
That's funny. I don't think I know myself anymore. I know my name. I know the facts and details. I know the story of my fall. I was once a paladin of Tyr. There was a plague. I loved a man.
His name was Lug Lug.
All of it seems like some horrible fairy tale, like a story about someone else from long ago. Maybe that's all it was. Maybe that's how you knew it well. I don't know. I try to forget those times.
Why do you try to forget them?
Do you want the truth? What if I told you I don't like who I was in life? I don't even know if I like who I am now. It seems better to become one of the lost, numb even to the memories.
You don't want that.
I do. Please just leave me be.
In doing this, you are only serving Mephistopheles.
He was devouring us, eating our very souls to build his army. I'll serve no army, never again. I served Tyr. I served Lord Nasha. I served Morag and her old ones. All my life I've worn their colors and waved their flags. I'll not serve Mephistopheles now, after I've gambled and lost so much. So yes, I challenged him. The other spirits thought I did it for them, but they are fools. I serve only myself now.
I live by my own laws as well.
Lady Arabath runs her ghostly fingers through her hair. You can feel her tension channeling through you, passing through your bones and dissipating. Mephistopheles found humor in my challenge and heard me out, listening patiently until I ran out of words to speak. There, in the silence, he gave voice to one secret I have harbored within me for so long. Fenthic Moss, cleric of Tyr, hung as a traitor, the man I was about to marry, the man I've always said I loved. I never loved him. I never loved him, and somehow Mephistopheles knew the truth.
You were to marry. How could you not love him?
He was a well-intentioned fool, but a fool nonetheless. But he was young and a priest of the church I served. To marry him was to marry the church. It all seemed too perfect to be wrong.
Mephistopheles is just toying with your emotions.
Then why do I know his words are true? I never loved Fenthic. I wish I had.
Why is it whether or not you loved him so important?
Don't you see? When they hung him, I abandoned my church, my faith, my God. I led an army of evil against Neverwinter, my own city. I wrought destruction on the world and damned my souls to the hells. And I have not done that out of love, out of grief, or out of righteous anger. My entire life has been a lie. A paladin of vanity, a black god of denial. They were equal poisons coursing through my veins.
Mephistopheles wants you to feel that way.
Then he has succeeded, for here I am in the middle of things, neither good nor evil, neither paladin nor black god, wanting nothing but to become nothing, and meld my soul into the essence of Kanya.
Tyr chose you as his paladin. Do you doubt his wisdom?
Yes, I do. I doubt everything, even myself. Gods can make mistakes, as can devils. As can ghosts, as can mortals. How can Tyr still want me after all I've done?
Let Tyr decide if he will take you.
Let Tyr decide. You present an argument I can't refute, Firestarter.
I am the Firestarter, two-wisted Firestarter.
Perhaps my faith can be refined by your fire and strengthened by this ice. Very well, I shall do as you say. On this blade all my names both true and given, and on the good and evil I have done in life, I commit all days that remain to me for the better or for worse, to Tyr and to his justice. Let it be so.
She-Ra?
Oh man, 10 points towards good. Lug lug. Now we gotta kill something.
Welcome.
Would you mind some company?
Not at all. Please join me.
Let us leave at once. We have many leagues ahead of us.
So I more or less did this because Lug Lug was lonely without Little Deacon. And he decided to let Arabeth join his side. Because now we have someone else to help. And she comes stacked with a longsword +4. It's too bad I didn't hang on to her sword. I sold it. I needed the money for my own goody goods. Yep, Lug Lug sold everything. Sorry, Arabeth. However, you need a necklace. And I have one that gives 4 strength and makes you immune to fear. And you can wear it. I also have an iron skin ring you can use. And you can be majorly resisted against fire. Let's see. Arabeth's lovingly polished armor gleams in the dim light. Oh, this is light armor. She must have high dex or something. I think that longsword's better than the one I sold anyways. And she's got a +5 shield. Her dexterity sucks, so we need to get her heavy armor. She's all about charisma and strength. And I'm assuming she's into longswords.
Lug Lug got longsword for her.
Yeah. She's got Blackguard and Paladin abilities. But she's definitely into longsword. She's into Lug Lug's longsword to be exact. Let's give her some spell resistance. helmet, cloak, gloves, boots, belt. She can use the whole kit and caboodle. Good enough for now, Erebeth. Come on, before your tits freeze. I think it's pretty cool. I got like a spirit paladin now. Even though she's good. I'm not sure if I could have turned her evil. I guess I could try. Maybe I could have turned her to the Blackguard way. Let me save here. Try it out. Nope, you can't. Tier only. Can only bring her back to the good side. Oh well. Sucks for her. Follow the yellow brick road. Whoa, what's up, Dean Dean? Wants to fight Lug Lug and Erebeth? Oh, damn. Turn me into a pixie.
This evil.
Highly rude. Now you gonna turn me into Earth Elemental? This didn't last long.
None shall pass.
This really sucks, man. I'm gonna attack as a pixie, fuck it.
Feel the wrath of Tinkerbell.
What's wrong with this thing?
Now what the fuck are you turning me to a wolf? With 15 strength? I'm gonna pay for that. Battered, weary, and surprised, you clasp the Sensei's amulet in your hands. The light is brighter out here beyond the city's grime, and somehow it seems tied to your recent unexpected transformations. Lug Lug. Each time you shifted form, you swear you saw a flash of light glint off the crystal of the amulet's heart. Cautious, you decide to experiment further. So basically, we can change into these three different things. A pixie, an earth elemental, And a rift. Oh, just happened to find a +8 longsword astral blade. If you're reading this letter, then you have bested one of my guardians of the path. Well, know this. I have buried the Mullacroft the rebels deep in the ice of Cania where they belong. Let them be a symbol of what shall befall those who oppose me. I recommend you turn back while you still have the strength to do so. I'm gonna rest here while we can. On the exploration into the ruins of North Keep, the Bard Lodor claimed to have found and identified this powerful magic longsword, yet he could offer no proof of his existence. According to the fanciful tale he wove, the ghost of the original defenders came to him whilst he slept and claimed the sword belonged to the Lady of the North. When he asked who this lady was, some beautiful apparition appeared, and Lodor immediately fell in love and returned her weapon. 2d6 plus 8. Definitely quite the upgrade for Erebeth. I'll take this longsword. We can sell that. And now we'll use our ring. Or excuse me. The passage is blocked by a cascade of ice. The misshapen fiend you fought probably collapsed behind. Any creature wishing to clear this path would have to be equally large.
That's me big large lug elemental. Boom shakalaka.
That doesn't keep me breath element for very long. Okay.
Get up! What the? What's wrong with this thing?
There we go.
I'm gonna rip your head off and...
And Lady Erebeth, you want to come help out maybe?
Now you got me, man!
Lesson bullshit. Oh yeah, thanks. A little late to the party, babe. I'm out of berries. Some tough titty. I can see Airbeth is useless as dog shit. Oh, that's not good.
Drinking his Red Bull.
Now you'll I'm gonna
Alright folks, that wraps it up for this video. Stay tuned for more Neverwinter Nights soon to come.